Welcome to Drop Zone. I'm your moderator, Mary, and with me tonight are the guys as usual, Jeff Walsh and Anthony Young. Let's get into it, guys.
How's everybody doing today?
All right, not too bad. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Been an exciting, interesting week to begin the week, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just answering the message real quick. All right. So yeah, how's been working with everybody? Well, I pretty much know with you, Jeff.
It's the same crap every week, so not much has changed.
Sweet,
There's
sweet, sweet.
Jason.
So I did actually get the stream fixed to the Facebook group.
Okay.
It started to stall again today when we went live, and I was like, "What the hell? Not again!" And then it just finally clicked over. So work for me was quite interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's get into the topics. We already have a comment.
Jason.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh, good lord! Why? Ugh.
Be like riling you up, Tony.
I fucking quit.
No. Oh boy, this is a long one.
What the hell?
Oh, geez.
Oh my goodness. Oh, great. Bye. That was quick. That was a quick one.
Yeah, I think that's the quickest I've seen him move.
Well, when you got Taylor Swift and the Cowboys in a comment, yeah, he'll move quick.
Yeah.
Get out of there quite quickly. And he might return sometime tomorrow, today. There he is.
There we go.
What's the first topic, please?
Was that on me?
Actually, it's on a moderator.
Oh,
Okay. We'll start with the Hall of Fame. That was done on Saturday.
Oh, joy.
mm-hmm.
Oh, before we get any further, I want to say for those of you who watched that Hall of Fame game last Thursday, I'm sorry because that was atrocious.
I didn't watch it. I don't watch any of the preseason games. I'll be honest. I don't watch any of those.
I normally don't, but I was just curious, and yeah, I basically turned it off at the fourth quarter. As soon as the Chargers got down to the goal line, I was like, oh, I'm done. Dude, at that point, it was already 21 to 7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the Hall of Famers, it was surprisingly only 4 this year. It is normally more than 4, but it was only 4 this year.
So who's the first one on the list? that we want to discuss?
Defensive back Eric Allen. He played from 1988 to 2001 with Philadelphia, New Orleans, and Oakland. Well, the then Oakland Raiders. He played 217 games with 54 interceptions, 9 touchdowns, 787 total tackles. He was a six-time Pro Bowler, and he was a second-round pick in the 1988 draft. He has pretty much the most pick sixes in the NFL history, which is kind of impressive. You know, that's something to write home about. This is definitely well earned. He was a defensive back, so he's finally in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I remember him. He tormented my Giants for quite a few years, and
Didn't
vice versa.
everybody?
We tormented
Hmm.
him for quite a few years as well. Also, so
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, he was a. I just can't believe it took him this long to get him into the Hall of Fame. Along with another name we're going to mention later, as sooner or later, that took this long to get him as win in as well.
Hmm.
Okay. Who's next on the list?
Defensive end Jared Allen. He played from 2004 to 2015 with the Chiefs, Vikings, Bears, and Panthers. He played 187 games with 136 sacks, 648 total tackles, 6 interceptions, 4 safeties, and he was a five-time Pro Bowler with 4 All-Pros. And the 4 safeties is tied most in NFL history for anybody to get. He was a force. He was definitely an interesting character as well. So, he has definitely earned a spot in the NFL's Hall of Fame.
Saying Jared Allen was an interesting character is kind of an understatement.
Oh, I know. That would be nice.
That's like a real understatement. Jared Allen was he. How can I put this nicely and still keep us on the air? Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, if you can't, then don't.
I'm not even going to try because everybody would know I'm not being authentic about it. So
Hmm. Do you have anything else on Jared Allen other than you don't know how to specify the character he was?
I mean, on the field, he was a beast. That was for a fact.
Hmm.
And then you paired him with John Randall, who was another interesting character. And yeah, though that Minnesota defense was a nightmare to deal with. And the fact that they still never won a Super Bowl is still puzzling to me. Especially when they had their best year when I believe his name was Morton Anderson, where he didn't miss a field goal or a kick all year long and missed one in the crucial moments of a championship game against the Falcons to send the Falcons to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he
That is
was a
like
part
the
of
most
that
Viking things
defense.
I've ever heard.
What was that?
I said that's like one of the most Vikings things I think I've ever heard. A guy's been perfect all year. To go to the Super Bowl, misses.
And that's what all the commentators were saying. It was like, this guy has never missed a kick all year long. He's been perfect. And nope, he misses.
Hmm.
So yeah, but that defense with Allen and it was just amazing, amazing defense. Like I said, Jared Allen was a special character. He
Hmm.
was very unique. Not in the Bill Romanowski kind of sense, but yeah,
He was one of a kind.
yes, he definitely was. Who's our next inductee?
But the next one is we mentioned him a few weeks ago when we did the all-time team. Tight end Antonio Gates. He played from 2003 to 2018 with the Chargers, all with the Chargers. He played 236 games with 955 receptions, 11,841 yards, 116 touchdowns. And here's a crazy fact: he was undrafted. I didn't know that. He wasn't even drafted, and he did this in his NFL career. He was 8-time Pro Bowler and a 3-time All-Pro. Known as one of the best tight ends and one of the most consistent tight ends in NFL history. Uh, he was absolutely amazing for many years. He was very reliable for the Chargers. If Rivers needed anybody to throw to in a crucial spot, you knew it was being thrown to Antonio Gates. Again, one of the best in NFL history and a very well earned spot in the Hall of Fame.
So here's another factor that you probably didn't know about Antonio Gates. He never played football up until his college year.
I know he played basketball.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and to make it to the NFL as an undrafted tight end and actually be very productive is a huge statement. And that just goes to show that scouts can't always predict the talent of a player or the heart of a player. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, and he even admitted it during his whole an interview during his Hall of Fame speech where he even said, he used his basketball skills to hone his football skills. So I
Like he
mean,
was boxed out a smaller. Sorry, you go ahead.
that just goes to shows what scouts, yeah, you could do the eye test and say, hey, this person got it, this person don't. But there's always gonna be a time where they're gonna miss. They're gonna miss,
Hmm.
and he was one of them.
One of many when they miss.
Yes.
Here's the last name that I'm sure that you were talking about. Sterling Sharp. He played from 1988 to 1994 with the Green Bay Packers. He played 112 games, 595 receptions, 8,134 yards, 65 touchdowns. He was a 5-time All-Pro, a 3-time sorry, 5-time Pro Bowler, and a 3-time All-Pro. Now, I obviously never got to watch him play, but everything that I've heard about him, he was a great, great, great wide receiver slash tight end. Uh, he just did not play a lot because unfortunately he had a bad neck injury that forced him to retire. So who knows what kind of numbers he would have put up if he could continue his NFL career. But again, just given what he did in 6 seasons, he definitely has earned this spot in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you was unfortunately unlucky to catch him play. For those who don't know, that is Shannon Sharp's older brother, and even Shannon Sharp would tell you that his brother Sterling was the better football player in the family. And yes, the injury. I mean, it was a career-ending injury that he suffered. I can't remember who they were. I want to say it was playing the Eagles because for some reason, big name wide receivers and neck injuries always seem to happen when they play the Eagles. It happened with Michael Irvin and those disrespectful Eagles fans cheering when he was hurt.
Hmm.
And I believe it was a game against the Eagles that Sterling Shepard. Sterling Sharp got hurt, and yeah, I mean his Super Bowl performance that gave Brett Favre his first Super Bowl victory. I mean, he should have been the MVP of that Super Bowl. Like he really should have been the MVP of that Super Bowl because the catches he made was just you'll sit there and scratch your head like, how the fuck did he catch that? Like he was the one who originally started all those spectacular catches that we see that comes just like nothing like nowadays with today's players. Yeah, he was doing that all before that was being done. Ugh. So yeah, if you ever get the chance to catch some of the on the NFL Network, some of his the old games that they have going, if you catch one of his, you're gonna watch and be like, "Holy shit, he is better than his brother."
Now, I did notice Coach Levy was recognized for his 100th birthday, which was the day after the Hall of inductees into the Hall of Fame.
I'm trying to think, was it? I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ugh. So I know we have some NFL and NBA signs to get to. Unless you guys got anything else on the Hall of Fame inductees. I mean, like you said, it was a small class
But
because
it was
there's
all
usually
well deserved.
yes, very well deserved. But for those who don't know, the other finalists for the Hall of Fame this year was running back Willie Anderson. I know I'm going to screw this up, but I think his name is Jahari Evans. Rams wide receiver Torrey Holt. Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly. Giants quarterback Eli Manning. Panthers and Ravens wide receivers Steve Smith Sr., as well as Ravens defensive linebacker Terrell Suggs, running back Fred Taylor from the Jags, kicker Adam Vinatieri, which is a big surprise that he wasn't nominated for the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
Uh, Colts wide receiver Reggie Wayne, your boy Pistol Steeler Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yanda. It was all finalists for a slot in the Hall of Fame, and they didn't get enough votes. You need 80% approval to get and be selected. So those who didn't make it, maybe next year.
Yeah, I don't think people realize it takes them years to get in the Hall of Fame. Years. So some of these players have been waiting.
I mean, unless you have an astounding career, like we all know, Tom Brady's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Hmm.
We already know that. Um, I'm not sure about Gronk. I think Gronk might be a second year ballot Hall of Famer. Who else has just recently retired that?
Hmm. I mean, Pat Mahomes, he probably will be a first ballot when when all's said and done.
Yeah. Same thing with Lamar
Um,
Jackson,
hmm.
Jared Allen. Um, yeah, there's gonna be a few, but those are be the more like the classics where I won't even probably see them get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Mm,
I'm sure you guys will. But yeah, I mean, like you have to have a special career to be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
yeah, there's not much NBA news, but Tony, one of them actually involves the New York Knicks.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they re-signed Mikal Bridges on a 4-year, $150 million extension.
Which on like I posted in our chat group when it was released. It's good to see that this Knicks regimen is actually doing stuff that makes players want to re-sign back with the team for an extension. I still didn't agree with the firing of Tom Thibodeau. I mean, to some point, I kind of understand it, but I just don't agree with it. But at the same time, I mean, the players are still saying they want to be here. And Jeff, you know me, we always were constantly bitching for God knows how long how players didn't want to come back to New York.
Hmm.
And now that whole culture has changed where they want to come back. And, Bridges showing that he wants to be here. You know, when they signed Brunson as a free agent, he showed, he wanted to be here. Cat, he made it clear he wanted to come here, which, was great for me because we got rid of Randall. So, I mean, the Knicks have built a culture where players actually now want to come to the Garden, and as long as James Dolan keeps his nose out of, you know, basketball and just stick to just signing paychecks, we're in a good position. Once Dolan starts sticking his nose into it, we're screwed.
Hmm. You love James Dolan. You love him. I know that you do.
Yeah, I love him like I love the Cowboys.
And the only other signing was with the Lakers. Point guard Luka Doncic. He signed a max 3-year, $165 million extension. Kind of something that they needed to do after training for him. So really not much to say. It's the Lakers. The less I talk about the Lakers, the happier I am. So I don't really care too much about the Lakers right now.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that statement too. Oh, and De'Aaron Fox did sign his contract extension with the
Yeah, that's
Spurs.
right. Hmm. I mean, they traded for him too, so obviously they needed to re-sign him.
So yeah, I'm not sure about how I feel about the De'Aaron Fox signing though. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about that one. I'm kind of conflicted on that because I honestly don't think he actually. I mean, well, I don't want to say he didn't deserve it, but I think they overpaid for him.
I mean, he's a young player with a lot of potential still. Now with Wembanyama and a young core there. I mean, who knows? But I mean, yeah, he definitely could have been signed for less to maybe get more out of somebody else.
Exactly. Mary, you got anything to add to that?
Nope.
With that damn Eagles jersey on?
Hey, I can't help it. I got to represent. They've got a game tomorrow night.
It's a preseason game. It doesn't count.
Hey, got to see what the players are like. God,
Shitty. The Eagles players. What do you expect?
hey,
No comment. No, I'm staying out of that one. Not my division. I'm just gonna stay out of that one.
But it is your state.
Yeah, they're far away from me. It's fine.
yeah,
That's a.
far but not far enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh,
just saying.
well, when the Raiders have one, I will make sure I have the Raiders jersey on.
I don't know if that's much better.
I mean, it is an old player, but nonetheless, it's a Raiders.
Surrounded by Steelers fans, Eagles fans, then a damn Colt fan that want to talk about that bitch.
Well, you may get up and leave after this one, Anthony.
I doubt it.
Uh, yeah, because I want to get Jeff's feeling on this one. The
I'm pretty sure I
Cowboys,
can tell you Jeff's feeling on it.
the Cowboys player who requested a trade.
Michael Parson. We both can tell you how we feel about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
We ain't
Uh,
mad.
no, get the hell out of Dallas, man.
We ain't mad.
Jerry Jones is really treating this poorly. I mean, the whole front office, which is him and his son Steven, is treating Micah poorly, saying that he doesn't want to get signed. Clearly, he does. He said it last offseason. Now he said it this offseason. It's just been a joke of a situation for Micah. Um, like I do feel bad because again, he has stated he wants to be a Dallas Cowboy for a while, and they're just not honoring that. They want to keep waiting, like they do with everybody else, and eventually they're gonna pay the price, and they're doing it now because he's finally at the point of like, screw it, I don't want to be here no more. And people are saying that he might still just resign anyway. I don't know. I feel like that relationship there is completely just torn apart. To where you might not go back. I don't know who or what they would trade him for, but Jerry has never really ever done that. So I mean, we'll see. It's a standoff right now. But yeah, I mean, this is a big joke of a situation. I feel bad for Micah. I really do. I do. I know we don't like the players requesting trades out of a situation, but this is completely warranted and understood.
Yeah, the Cowboys. What can I say? They never let us down. They're an accident waiting to happen. And this time they started even before the season starts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I'm with you as far as players requesting trades. I mean, yes, some situations is warranted, and some situations, I mean, really aren't. It's just the player is just basically trying to do that to get what he wants. In this situation, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can understand why he wants out of Dallas. I mean, I would want to get away from Dak Prescott as well too, since they're following the Giants' path of let's pay the mediocre quarterback all this money and not just actual star players. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at him if we want to request a trade. Hell yeah, get the far away from Dallas as you can. We'll take you in New
Mm-hmm.
York. I'm pretty sure the Steelers will take you.
Happily, happily take him.
We're not sending him to Philadelphia. He already say he ain't gonna want to go to Philadelphia anyway. He already
Mm.
made that clear. So sorry, Eagles fans.
Another requested trade was Terry McLaurin
Oh,
to the Commanders, which, go ahead, Anthony.
pretty much say Jeff's gonna feel the same way about this one too.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are warranted. Honestly, like they're not like he's been their top wide receiver ever since he got there with the crappy ass QBs that they've had, and they don't want to pay the man. Like I don't know, they got Debo Samuel, and Debo to me is not a number one. He's a number two, and I think he'd do great as number two next to Terry. But they got to sign him. I don't understand why they're not signing him. To me, this is a no-brainer. Just sign the man, and he's at your practice uh, uh, facility. If not, he'll just sit at home and keep taking the $50,000 fine. I don't know. Again, I usually don't like trade requests, but this is definitely warranted on both sides again.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, has some crappy quarterbacks throwing him the ball, and he was still their top receiver. I mean, he warranted the nickname Scary Terry because he gave defensive coordinators nightmares in figuring out how to defend him. And now that you finally got him a good quarterback, now you're basically telling him that just go out there and play, and we'll worry about paying you later. Because that's basically what it sounds like right now.
Mm.
And so, yeah, I don't have a problem. I mean, hell, leave Washington too. Just don't go to Philadelphia or Dallas. But then Dallas, Washington would be stupid. Stop. Washington would be stupid if they're going to trade him to within the division. Be right back, guys.
Mm. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with them. I think they're both going to get traded, possibly. Terry, I think, is more likely to just get re-signed anyway because I think he still has a good relationship with everybody there. It's just they're just not re-signing him. Whereas with the Cowboys, Jerry and Steven, it's really tarnishing everything that they had with Micah.
To some degree, I will agree with you with that because Dallas is just a shit show.
Mm,
I mean, plain and simple. When you got an owner that's the GM, so basically he can't be fired unless he fires himself. And we know Jerry's ego is not going to let him do that. And I mean, Jerry, stick to what you do best, making money. Stay out of the football business. As far as when it comes to signing players and stuff like that, leave that to actual people who knows what they're doing, and just continue to build your brand. Where I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, it's the quote unquote America's team. Still don't understand how they got that moniker, but just stick to what you do best. And running the Cowboys is definitely not one of them. I mean, this team hasn't been to a Super Bowl in 30 years. They haven't made a conference championship game in what probably about the same amount of time, 30 years. I think they only got out of the first round of the playoffs once. So yeah, I mean, all you're doing is just signing players that don't need to be signed to max contracts, Dak Prescott. And then, I mean, look, they almost lost CD Lamb last year,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're on the verge of losing Micah Parsons.
It's a repeating cycle. Again, like I said, they did this last year, and when they could have signed them sooner, that would have saved them. I've been watching ESPN a little bit. It could have saved them each individually $2 to $3 million a year. Which, guess what? That could have got them signed Derrick Henry, which when they played them last year, ran all over that defense. And now you're going to want to have a defense without Micah Parsons? Good luck.
Ran all over. He ran through him. Fuck all over him.
Yeah. So Jerry's just not learning, and he thinks he could just keep doing this to people. Micah's the wrong guy. He's the wrong person.
And like we talked about last week when we were talking about the coaches on hot seat, Schottenheimer, I mean, if I was an established head coach and the Dallas Cowboys is calling me, I'm not answering that phone.
I'm blocking the number.
Until Jerry Jones is no longer the GM, I am not answering that phone call as an established head coach. Because
Hmm.
all you're doing is just asking for trouble. Because now you got a GM, owner slash GM that's going to interfere in everything that you need to do, and you really can't run a team that way. You as a head coach, you cannot run a team effectively if your owner slash GM is butting into your everyday football business, telling you which plays you should run, which players should be in the game. No, sit your ass in the skybox and just enjoy watching the game and shut up.
Absolutely. You know, he's always breathing down their neck. Like, just, you're the owner. Just step back. Just let the players play. Let the coaches do what they need to do. And he just doesn't allow it to happen. And honestly, he's probably the reason of their downfall every single year, eventually.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, ever since Jimmy Johnson left, the Cowboys have been irrelevant.
Hmm.
Yeah, Barry Switzer won a championship, but it was with the team that Jimmy Johnson built. And then when Johnson was gone for a full 2 years, we seen where how that relationship went. Players started wanted to leave Dallas.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, the common denominator in that whole situation is Jerry Jones.
Hmm.
Okay.
Ugh. What else we got? I'm on a roll today. I think this might be just that Doobie energy drink that I've drunk.
Hmm. I mean, I know that Micah wants to be re-signed, but there's been two defensive line re-signings in the past week. Denver signed an All-Pro defensive lineman Zach Allen to a 4-year, $102 million extension, and Miami signed defensive tackle Zach Sealer to a 3-year, $67 million extension. Which that's just probably just a slap in the face to him now. He's wanting to get re-signed. All these linemen are getting re-signed now. So,
Usually, when you're the first one to resign, then you see where everybody else is getting after you resign. Yeah, it usually is a slap in the face.
hmm, he's not even asking for a lot. He just wanted. He's like, I'll take anything. I just want to stay in Dallas. And Jerry and them are like, nah, not right now. So,
See, once again, that damn
hmm
last name to Jones is what's causing the issue.
and I mean, there's two dummies of the week this week. Uh,
Uh oh. Did he just say dummies
one,
of the week?
Yes, he
mhm.
did.
Uh oh.
The one that I saw Saturday is that Charge linebacker Denzel Perryman. He was arrested night. He was arrested Friday night over felony weapons charge. He was stopped at 9:30 at night. For vehicle code violations. During the stop, deputies discovered firearms in Mr. Perryman's vehicle, two of which were assault style rifles.
May I?
Oh, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you need five guns in your car, two assault style rifles. I don't understand it. It's just stupid. It's dumb.
I think he was following the John Morant pattern. Whoops, did I say that out loud?
hmm Yes, you did.
Hope I don't get kicked off the air for that. But no, seriously, I'm serious. That's what I believe he was doing, following the John Morant blueprint, because that is complete stupidity right on his behalf. I mean, there is literally nothing he can say to rectify having five weapons in your vehicle.
No, like you can't even use the excuse of like personal protection. You don't need five.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't. I can't even remotely explain that.
All right, and the other dummy is what you sent in the chat last night. Jordan Addison has been suspended for the first three games of the 2025 regular season for violating the league's substance abuse policy, and he admitted to, I think, the DUI that he had last year. So he will now miss the first three games, which is at Chicago versus the Falcons and versus the Bengals for the Vikings. So,
Hey, Jeff, we got a new viewer.
hmm
Yes, she is my future daughter-in-law, Grace.
I just
Which
happened to see that we had a new comment. Scroll down and there was a new viewer. Welcome to the show,
hmm
Grace.
I.
Hi, Grace.
But yeah, getting back to that idiot. Yeah, as soon as I seen that one, I was like, "Oh, Jeff is gonna love this one."
hmm Yeah, I was at work last night. I was like, got it. I got him.
And we don't. I don't know for the full circumstances of the abuse substance that they claim he was using. I mean, if it was marijuana, I mean, come on, guys, haven't you guys learned from Josh Cribbs to just stay off the weed?
Learn from anybody.
Now, if it was like a PED, if you was injured and you was using something that has a banned substance in it, to some degree that is your fault. To some degree is not, because you are responsible for what's going into your body. But at the same time, I mean, yes, a lot of these ingredients that's on the back of a lot of containers are unless you actually know what the fuck they are, you really don't have a clue. So again, yes, that is a dummy move because, like I said, if it was some kind of performance steroid, performance enhancing drug, or hopefully it wasn't a recreational drug, because then we all know what we're going to hear for God knows how long from our good friend Stephen A. Smith. Stay off the weed.
Hmm.
Does Julian Edelman belong in the Hall of Fame? I say hell no. Jason, I 100% agree with you. I feel he does not belong in the Hall of Fame.
I don't either.
Yes, he had a nice career. Mostly it was because of Tom Brady.
Hmm.
But when he went to any other team, he wasn't as good. So if he does make it the Hall of Fame, he could thank Tom Brady for that. Because that would be the reason why he got into the Hall of Fame. Other than that, personally, I've got to agree with you. I do not feel like he belongs in the Hall of Fame. What's your feeling on that, Jeff?
I feel the same way. I mean, I think Tom Brady got him everything. I mean, I never like to belittle anybody, but obviously he's had to earn his way into the NFL. But Tom Brady made a lot of people's careers, and Julian Edelman is definitely one of them. Uh, Mike Evans, when it is said and done, he's done it without Tom Brady, then with Tom Brady, and then he's back with Baker and doing it without Tom Brady. Mike Evans is a great wide receiver, and I think if he went to championship somewhere, he definitely, yeah, he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Mike Evans, yet I don't think he'll be a first-time ballot Hall of Famer.
No, but he will make it
I think he'll
eventually.
be like a second, maybe a third-time ballot Hall of Famer. But yes, he would definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
Hmm.
That one, I will have to agree with you on that one. He definitely will be in the Hall of Fame. For the simple fact is, like you said, I mean, he's done it with Jameis interception Winston. He was racking up yards there. He racked up yards with Tom Brady, and now he's racking up yards with your boy Baker Mayfield. So no matter who's throwing the ball to him, he's definitely he's producing. I can't honestly tell you how Reggie Wayne isn't in the Hall of Fame yet. I gotta agree with you 100%. Um, he definitely should have been in the Hall of Fame. That's 100% fact. I know people's gonna say, well, he had Peyton Manning throwing to him. Well, I mean, he spent his whole entire career in Indianapolis.
Hmm.
So I mean, you can't fault him for that. But he was still producing. Even after Marvin Harrison left, he was still producing. He was always the one. He was always the top receiver on the Colts team. So no matter how you look at it, yes, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Why he's not in it, I again, for the life of me, I cannot figure it out. There's actually a few players that's on that list that I can't figure out how they're not in the Hall of Fame. Hey Nicole, for the love of God, I don't understand why Darren Winston's not in the Hall of Fame yet, or Adam Vinatieri.
Hmm. He is the all-time scoring leader in NFL history.
So yeah, I can't figure out how some of these players was left off of was not, well, I can't say left off, but was not selected into this class Hall of Fame. Like I don't have a problem with the players that was selected. Like I said, Sterling Sharp was way long overdue. So yes, that's well deserved. Like I said, everybody else has been well deserved. But again, there's players that is just mind boggling as to how they're not enshrined yet. And we just, for the love of God, we just can't figure that out. No, he was eligible.
Hmm. Like he could have made it.
He was one of the finalists because you only have to be retired for 5 years.
Hmm. Maybe it's been
After
5 years.
Yeah, after 5 years, you're automatically eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Hmm. So,
So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's players that, I mean, there's some legends that still from the era before me and all of us that still haven't been inducted to the Hall of Fame.
hmm,
Yeah, it goes by pretty quick.
yep, it does. It goes by really quick. I didn't realize it was 5 years already until you said Adam Vinatieri's name. So,
Yeah,
I mean, their time will come. All those players, they will get eventually voted in, and they will have their spot in the Hall of Fame.
because I believe Adam Vinatieri retired either the year before Eli Manning or the same year as Eli Manning. And it's already been 5 years for Eli Manning because we had that shitty ass quarterback, Daniel. I'm going to take your money, Jones, for at least 6 years. So yeah, it went by quick. Stop laughing, Jeff. What about Eli? Do we feel he belongs in the Hall of Fame? I have mixed emotions on that. Okay, here's my mixed emotions. Yeah, he did lead us to two Super Bowl victories, both over the New England Patriots. But I didn't like the way he forced him way his force him he forced his way to New York. The way he did that was kind of like a turnoff for me. Yeah, no, I agree. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I gotta agree with that. I think he'll make it probably like in his third or fourth year of eligibility. He might be in the Hall of Fame by then. But yeah, he definitely wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. Simply for the fact that he did have decent numbers. Um, but at the same time, he also had more losing seasons than he did winning seasons as a starting quarterback. So for that, that does hold some weight. But yeah, I mean, the man has thrown for almost, he just thrown for a little over 57,000 yards. Ugh.
Round me up, Beth.
Ouch.
I really can't. I really can't say he's better than Big Ben. Off the field, yes. I will give you that. Off the field, Eli is better than Big Ben. On the field, uh, I'm, I'm gonna have to say not really.
All right, good. Better not be serious. I'll be seeing him at work on Friday. If you would have gotten that for me, oh,
Yeah, he is
I
better than
mean,
Philip Rivers.
hmm but yeah, Big Ben. The way I always look at it, if you want, or if I had to pick Eli or Big Ben in a clutch situation, I'd probably pick Big Ben because he got it done in the clutch a lot. I mean, just think back to the Cardinals Super Bowl. I don't know how many quarterbacks could make that throw to Antonio Holmes in the back of the end zone.
I gotta agree with that.
So, like, Eli was good, but Big Ben, I think, was just a bit better.
I mean, Eli, I wouldn't say he was. He made impressive throws. He made a lot of lucky throws.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
mean, but as far as yeah, but as far as Eli, how I feel about Eli, yeah, I mean, oh, I have to disagree with that. I'm sorry,
Wow.
I will have to disagree with that. There's no such thing as
Hmm.
luck because there have been that helmet catch from Eli to David Tyree. That was 100% pure luck.
Hmm. Then the Odell catch was luck.
Which catch?
The Odell Beckham Jr. catch with the three fingers.
Oh,
That was Eli who threw it to him, right?
that was just pure. That was just on. Oh, Odell. I mean, that was
Yeah.
a perfect pass. It was just Odell just made it more amazing.
Hmm.
What are you yelling "whoa" for?
That. Do you think luck is a thing? Because he really doesn't. I've talked to Mark about it. He doesn't think luck is a thing. He's not superstitious.
I mean, luck could mean a lot of different things too, though.
Hmm. I don't know what he's saying pause for. He's starting to shit again.
Yeah, I know. Jason's being Jason.
Hmm.
He already got me going as soon as we started the damn show.
Yep. With what? What happened?
Yeah, we're not gonna go over that again.
Jeff almost got me with that one.
Almost.
I
I
almost
knew
made the mistake of repeating it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that name is not allowed to be spoken on this podcast.
It'll get spoken throughout the whole
I
season.
I was just gonna say there's still more to come with her and him.
The season, yeah, and season didn't even start yet.
Nope.
No,
No,
Jason, we
Jay,
don't
we
need a
don't need that
reminder.
because if he says it, think this live is going to end very quickly. We won't even get like an ending credits. It'll just be end broadcast done.
And of course, Jason, he's willing to remind us.
Oh,
He's
I
an
know he's willing
instigator.
to remind us. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get used to him. He's an instigator.
He's a big bear poker, so he pokes a bear all the time.
He
Hey,
does it
long
to
as
Jeff
no
constantly,
he's
Hmm.
poking,
and
we're
now that
good.
he knows how to get to me, he's going to do it with me as well.
Hmm.
So, oh, we have to do our sponsor real quick.
Hmm.
Yes, we know it's a natural gift.
Yes. Yes, Jason, it really is.
So once again, for those of you who are gym rats, I actually have a bottle of, if I can get it in focus, a bottle from our sponsor, Doobie. Like I said, it's for all you gym rats. It's just like G4. And I've actually tried some today. I got it yesterday. I tried it today. It was a lot better than I expected. Again, fair warning, make sure you actually have the right amount of fluids that is calling for, which is the 10 to 16 ounces. Anything more than that is it's going to make the yep doobie.
Hmm.
So this is the mango orange cream, and it actually was a great flavor. The first one I tried it, I had a little bit too much water, so I didn't get the full taste of the mango and orange. But when I tried it again, actually that's what I was drinking not too long ago. You also get a shaker with get a shaker, and all you gotta do is just use the promo code Drop Zone, and you get 10% off. The link will be in the comment. The link will be in the comments. Jason, I'm not sure if I want you on Doobie because you might be even more uncontrollable than you are now, and I can't do that to my boy Jeff.
No, he's in person without energy drinks or anything. He's nuts. That, that,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it'll be great for
he.
you for at work. Definitely, best definitely.
Hmm. Yeah, but that's the last thing he needs is energy. Anything with caffeine in it. That is last. I will tell you firsthand. That's the last thing he needs.
But I do recommend don't take it past 5 o'clock if you, especially if you plan on sleeping at any time tonight.
I mean, Jay, he don't sleep, so it's fine.
Well then, hey, it's perfect for you, Jay.
Hmm. See, lol, stop. Yeah. Sleep,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do have tons of different flavors. Let me see if I can pull up what they have real quick. Like I said, the flavor I got was the orange, the mango orange, and that was pretty good. They also have, as soon as it loads for me, I'll let you know. Oh, everything is running slow today.
I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I'm already on it.
Okay, it actually just now loaded.
All right, you got it. Go ahead.
So some of the flavors that they have, Now, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these flavors I definitely probably will not be trying. For example, the Japanese Yakuza flavored energy. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, there's a s'mores
Yes,
one that
there's a
Jason's
s'mores
looking at
one.
now. I mean, I like chocolate, so, but I can't really drink this stuff, so it's kind of tempting me. It's not good.
So there's a Japanese
Tiger's
soda
blood.
flavor, the s'mores
Tiger's
flavor
blood.
energy, the Shadow Monarch, um, Idris Strike Solo, Tiger Blood flavor, Palm Bloom Energy. That is a limited time as well. That's a limited time one. The Grandpa's Denture. Yes, that is what it's called. It's called Grandpa's Dentures.
Mm-hmm.
That's a limited release. There's an Odor Block Restore potion, Purple Dub Sauce, and then they have a Chef's Choice, which is a basically they pick one for you. There's a Calio Cream, Push and Punch, Big Energy Tears. So yeah, their names are a little bit bizarre.
Galaxy Grenade.
Beach and Peach, Dragonade Energy, yup, Galaxy Grenade, Dub Sludge. Then they got a mystery bundle. They got a Watermelon Hydro, Pine Berry Splash, and then the rest of
No, the
these are
Shakers.
mostly shakers. Yep. Then the shakers, shirts, and stuff like that.
Yeah, a
So
lot to choose
again, go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry, but yeah, a lot to choose from. So wherever you, whatever floats your boat, as they say, they have probably a flavor that fits you. So at least just give it a try. It doesn't hurt, and use the promo code Drop Zone to save some money on the order.
Like I said, I got the mango orange. It's not that bad. So, oh, we got one last thing that we need to talk about.
Oh boy.
It's nothing good, nothing bad. It's all good.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty sure during the week, I think it was last week, that I posted the about the store. So this Friday, the store should be live. No, they did not have one called Dak Prescott.
I mean, that thing would sell good. He's very good at selling games for them. So
So I already have the store stocked with about 20 items. Um, we also have a kids line on there as well. Um, Tomorrow I'm gonna actually have more stuff stocked in. So if I have a lot to choose from come Friday, um, depending on what time I get out of work Friday, it will either be about 7 o'clock it'll be live, or about 9 o'clock it will be live. Like I said, depends on what time I get out of work Friday. I will put the link to the store in our Facebook group as well as on my page. I'll give Jeff and Mary the link so they can post them on their pages as well. Um, Probably for about the first 3 months, we are running a promotion on. Yep, get your drop zone drip.
yep.
We are running
Mm-hmm.
a promotion for like the first 3 months, where if you order over $35, you put in the drop code, the discount code drop zone, and you'll get 15% off your total bill. And that, again, that's over $35. One sub away from 40.
Right after at 39 now.
We're getting
Little
there.
by little. Little by little.
So again, that'll be this Friday. And like I said, if you order over $35 for about, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run that promotion for about 3 months. If you order over $35, you get 15% off if you use the discount code Drop Zone. That'll be $15 off your total payment. So, and that's remind you that is before taxes. So if you order exactly 3501, you put in that code Drop Zone, you're getting 15% off of that. Hey, 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 Jason. Come on, I was going to save that surprise for Jeff.
There's a dummy t-shirt?
I'm working on one, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Honestly, I've been being berated at work with text messages about, oh, there's another one done, another one done, another one done. I'm just like, oh, fuck, what the shit? So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for those of you who don't know, for those who have watched the show knows that Jeff is my business partner, and I handle the business side of the podcast and everything. That's why Jeff does the topics and the research, and now he's doing that along with Mary. For the simple fact is, I just don't have the time to, with my job as well, and doing the business side of the podcast and finding out. For me, if a topic comes across my phone that I think is interesting, I will send it to him and let him think if that's something we should talk about. But yet, Jeff on a daily basis, and I try not, and I'm gonna be honest, I try not to do this to him, but because my mind is constantly moving 1,000 miles an hour, that I like to keep him updated on what's going on. And I'm pretty sure when he wakes or when he gets off of work and he looks at his phone, I'm pretty sure majority of the time he shakes his head because he's trying to figure out what the hell did I do come up with now. And then when he does finally see it, and he'll send me a message, be like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yep,
and I was like, I think I answered the one good shit, but what the fuck or something. I don't know.
yeah."
Yeah, I remember seeing that one too.
I because so like I don't I mean Jay knows because I work with Jay. I work third shift. So I work from 10 p.m. to about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. So then I come home, I eat, and then I go to sleep. So as Tony's up concocting whatever he concocts, I then wake up to sometimes I don't even have time to check my phone. I just wake up, I take it off, and I get dressed, and I go to work. And then as soon as I get a chance at work to look at my phone, it's about 8 to 10 messages of what he did throughout the whole day. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, you
yeah,
look at your phone and all of a sudden you're just bombarded with messages from them.
mm,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. It, you're good, Jay. That's a good question. I've heard that he looked good. He's looked good in camp.
um, my first impression was, and me and Jeff have discussed this. I felt they didn't need to move back into the first round to get him. They could have gotten him in the second round. But with that being said, from what I've seen, he has looked good. Um, I'm hoping that eventually he will become at least a number two starter over Jameis Winston. Yeah, which is why I didn't agree with them moving into back into the first round of draft him. Like I said, they could have got him in the second round. Um, yeah, I would agree with that. He's a better version of Anthony Richardson.
Hmm.
He's definitely a better version of Daniel Jones. So we got that going for him.
That's not much of a bar. The bar is set very low.
Well, I mean, with the track record of quarterbacks that our GM has picked, I got to set the bar low.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know
And
he's
you like
definitely a better
Daniel.
version of Daniel Jones.
He loves Daniel Jones. He likes getting that.
So, but yeah, I mean, he's been looking good in camp. So, I believe he's going to have a hard time getting a number two, number second string over Jameis Winston, just because of the fact that Jameis is has been in the league, he's been a starter. Yeah, he has thrown more, I think, interceptions and touchdowns. Daniel Jones, who? What Daniel Jones you talking about? I mean, solid compared against who?
Me and you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is nothing special. You got that part right. Yes, Malik Neighbors is a monster. I will agree with that. And with Russell Wilson's deep throwing ability, I could see a lot of long touchdown passes for Malik Neighbors, as well as Darius Slayton if he could hold on to the damn ball, because he does drop a lot of passes.
Hmm.
So yes, we will see. Oh, I never thought about that. I never gave that any thought. I mean, that'll be more of a. Well, Jeff would be able to answer that more correctly if he does or doesn't, since he was a Steeler at one point for a long time. Do
Yeah, it
you see
was.
that
And
in
then
Malik Neighbors?
definitely. He's very fast and he cuts just like him. With that explosive ability, he just got to have the right quarterback. That's what it comes down to. And unfortunately, the Giants didn't have that in year one, but he still looked amazing. So now with Russ, again, who loves throwing the deep ball, he has a chance to become one of the greats, one of a great wide receiver. And again, you guys just got to hopefully Jackson Dart does come into his own, um, and then those two can be a dynamic duo for a long time to come. But like we will see. Hmm.
Yeah, I would agree. Not many receivers do have that ability. So yes, that is 100% true. I will agree with that statement because a lot of receivers are either at full speed at the beginning of the route or at the end of the route. So yes, Malik Neighbors does shift gears in between cuts and stuff like that, which for a receiver to be able to do that is, I mean, that's like on a running back level right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's a special talent, and Again, I think, Russ, he's a good band-aid right now. I think he will do fine with the Giants. He doesn't need to do anything spectacular. He just needs to take control of the ball and take care of it, which I think he can do very well. And then again, I think Jackson Dart, a year in the league, a year of watching Russ and Jameis in front of him, I think he will eventually get more accustomed and just keep getting better to where Neighbors and Dart could be a formidable duo in the Big Apple.
Now, I do like the way they're bringing him along. They're not throwing him into the shits right away. They did, while them signing two veteran quarterbacks,
Hmm.
he has two people that he can learn from.
Yep.
I just hope he doesn't learn the interception trait from Jameis Winston. We don't need you to learn that one.
Yeah, I just looked up Jameis' stats. He has in his career 154 touchdowns and 111 interceptions.
So I was close.
Mhm. So,
Yeah, we don't need him to learn how to throw interceptions. We need him to learn how to throw touchdowns.
mhm. that's that's just Fox Sports scrolling across. That's not from us. I don't know.
Yeah, we actually have our podcast tied into Fox Sports. So we get a lot of their sports updates that usually would become text messages for people.
Hmm.
So half the times I don't even get half of those. So when they come across, I'm like, oh, huh, we missed that one.
Hmm.
So yeah, a lot of times we don't know what they're showing. I mean, we do see it. I see it firsthand before it actually hits you guys. But yeah, half the time, yeah, I'm really not paying actual attention to that. I just have that so people who want to keep up with what's going on while we're discussing what we're talking about could see what's going on as well in the sports world.
Well, good. And then this one, Miami Heat employee charged for selling $2 million in stolen gear. So, perfect.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, dummy. Mm-hmm.
I had
400
to.
game worn jersey. Yeah, I know.
So, we got anything else we need to discuss? I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. Jason got us talking about a lot of other things, which was good. Which was good.
I know what shirt Jason's buying.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what shirt Jason's buying. No, ain't gonna be no damn back Dak Prescott. All right, Mary, take us home. I think we confused her.
He's nervous. He's nervous. There you go.
Uh,
He's nervous.
uh,
uh,
so
no,
for
I'm
those
not
that
muted.
No, she's
so,
just scared and nervous and shy.
so this is
Yeah.
her actual first live episode with me and Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
So she really didn't. She kind of knew what to expect, but really didn't know exactly what to expect.
It's definitely very different than just watching it, isn't it?
Yeah, put it this way, I was pretty much in closed doors.
Mm.
Yeah, I love doing that to people, just throwing them right on the spot.
I'm not touching that one.
It's a sink or swim
Nope.
mentality. But
No,
no,
I'm not walking through that door.
Mm-mm.
It would just get me
Uh,
in trouble.
well, hope everybody enjoyed the episode.
Yep.
Yeah, she thinks she's on vacation.
Mm.
No, for a matter of fact, the Raiders background you and I chose last week, Anthony, isn't there. So I got to look for it again.
Did Jeff get kicked out?
No, I returned home because they weren't re-signing TJ Watt. And as soon as I left, they re-signed him. So that's what happened. I didn't get kicked out. I just made the decision to leave. Oh boy.
Yeah, go ahead. But I have a personal connection to the old quarterback, Rich Gannon. So, other than Eagles, Raiders is my other team.
Fly Eagles fly.
Hey,
Into a
got to run that.
fucking building.
How did you know? Yes, it
Hmm.
would be Rich Gannon. He is my godfather's brother.
I'm not going to argue with Jason on that one.
I'm sitting back on this.
You know what? Like you gentlemen have said before, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We don't always
Hmm.
have to agree, but
We've
we
never
can
said that bull.
agree to
We've never said that
disagree.
bullshit.
I can go with the punches.
Hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their
And
own
again,
opinion until it comes to the Eagles.
and again, this is coming from a Colts fan. That's not much better. He thinks Daniel Jones is going to save his season. So just,
For some reason, my gut's telling me, yeah, that's not going to happen.
yeah. Thank you. That makes all three of us.
Well, I know that's not going to happen, but I also don't want him to bring up a certain name.
Hmm.
So go Colts, go!
It has been a couple years, well, more than a couple. It's been 11 years since I've actually watched a football game, so I got to get back
Mm.
into it.
All right. Well, since we don't have any more topics, we did the sponsor thing. We informed everybody about the store coming up Friday. All right, I'm ready to go.
All right.
I've been up since 7:15 this morning. No, it wasn't Daniel Jones that led them to the playoffs. It was Saquon Barkley.
What happened to him? I forget. What team is he on now?
Go fuck off. I hope our sponsors aren't watching.
Oh well.
All right. Well, I think we had enough fun for the night.
Hmm.
We'll see everybody next week. Um, Next week we'll actually me and Jeff will be double booking next week on Wednesday and Thursday.
Hmm.
So after we get done doing our podcast Wednesday night, we got to do a morning podcast because we're going to be on Jason's podcast.
Yep.
Well, What's that? What?
Yeah, next Wednesday, next week after we get done with our podcast, Jason invited me and Jeff to do his podcast Thursday morning. So we'll
Oh
be
no,
on the air.
I was referring to Jason's remark,
Oh, which one?
his comment. If AR beats out Daniel Jones, he's shaving his head.
That is true. He has made that stipulation. If Anthony Richardson is the week 1 starter, he is shaving his hair. He is getting a buzz cut.
I am
I
rooting
said,
for Anthony Richardson.
mhm, and I told him he could kiss his hair goodbye already. So, yeah.
Whew, you're about the only one.
Yep.
All right, so for myself, Jeff, and new assistant of terrorists, I think she. Jeff, do you think she survived tonight?
I think that she did fine at the beginning. We were kind of like, all right, who's gonna start it? But I mean, we eased into it. I think that she did fine. She she did fine. It takes a little bit to get used to it, being on camera and
Dealing
then
with me and
especially
you.
dealing with, yeah, and then Jason in the comments. So
Yes.
it takes a little bit to get used to, but I think that she did fine.
Yeah,
Thank
Jason didn't make it easy for her to start the show by getting me to walk off that quickly.
Hmm. He's gonna do it every time now.
Yes, I know.
Uh-huh.
He's going to get one of us to walk off.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of us. One
He's
or
already
both.
gotten. Well, Jeff was the first one he made walk off
Yeah, me. Yeah, he got me good.
because I wasn't even expecting that one. It takes a lot to get Jeff to do that because I mean I've tried to get him to walk off and I couldn't. And yeah, it just yeah. And
Yeah,
now
you
he's
will,
got.
Jay. You keep going. You always do. But
And now he's gotten me to walk off twice.
hmm
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was within first 2 3 minutes or 5 minutes.
it was within the first segment.
Hmm. We weren't even talking about her either, and he just said her name.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll see everybody next week. Hope everybody have a great week and great weekend that's coming up. And once again, check out Doobie, order some stuff, use the promo code Drop Zone, and get a 10% discount. And once again, this Friday, look for the our Shopify store that's coming up. The name of the store is called Zone Elite Wear. Yeah, see everybody next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.